All right, guys, this is the first time we're shooting in. Where are we, fam?
Set Film Studios.
Set and film.
Jeez!
Set and film. Yes.
Set and film.
Let's get back in the episode. Boom.
I don't know why these hoes can't stand me. I guess I'm too demanding when they hit the double coat the candy. I'm so high, no landing. Keep a neck like they're steady. Rockin' this shit confetti. They all let it go on the telly. Yeah, I wanna roll my belly. I got my dogs, y'all don't call me at the reach. I got them coming in, shit look like a blitz. She wanna check me up, she wanna check my feet. I pull up the Maybach jumping, shawty better check my
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Trend My Podcast. It's your host, Oscar, Daddy, Direct Poppy, Jameson Poppy, a.k.a. Twistin Pants, a.k.a. Just Playing, but not really, though. You know what I mean?
AKA Young Denzel Washington.
Come on! Talk to me nice, baby! Talk to me nice,
Young
baby.
Denzel Washington.
Come on.
Gotta say that one.
Boy, your boy's acting now. You guys heard the voice. You guys at this point know who it is. I mean, if you're not watching, you're listening. You have an idea of exactly who this is. Also, it's kind of weird that I do that because it's in the description anyway, so you guys fucking know. But go ahead, introduce yourself, fam.
I already know, man. BKP in the building. LVG in the building. We beat tonight. Yeah, bro. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, thanks for having me again.
Of course, man.
Another episode, bro.
Thank you for coming on. We got the man next to you. He's making a return on the podcast.
Jeez.
Go ahead.
What's up? It's your boy Matt, a.k.a. Easy Money, a.k.a. Babyface Killer, a.k.a. Mr. Boyer Girl. Give her back in 3 to 5 business days, depending on her location. We in this bitch.
Talk to him, man.
Yo, shout out Toon Squad. Shout out Tyranny.
Yes.
Big shout out. He couldn't make it today, but
Nah, he's an op.
That's my
right
guy.
Still. He's an op. But yeah. we got another person on the couch. This guy's a newbie to the pod.
Rookie.
Yes, definitely a rookie. But we've been talking behind the scenes. I mean, for a little bit now. Very, very cool guy. Does a lot of cool things as well. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. But go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Jon Kabongo, no AKAs. But we'll see what AKAs come about. That's episode.
Yes.
let's go. Let's go.
I like that. The podcast is dangerous, so you might leave with an AK you don't like. But we'll see. That's life.
Yo, before we get into it,
Yeah.
talk about this weather for a second.
Bro, listen. Rain or shine, the show must go on.
Always.
This is a
Definitely
storm.
no shine.
We're in the middle of a storm right now. This is crazy. We just shot a podcast, and look how crazy this fucking outside is. Shout out my boy Matt, you know what I mean? Cleaning his car, real one. Came through, fucking blizzard.
Wouldn't miss this for the fucking world.
My guy. Blizzard and everything, bro. Like, thunderstorming too. Shit. How many inches are we expecting? What? You see, I caught myself immediately. But like,
I heard 50.
Why for that?
I think that's
No
centimeters,
comment.
but fuck, I guess inches.
I'm leaving it there, but it's supposed to be crazy. I hope that the drive back home is not too hectic. But
Right.
again, appreciate you guys for coming out. I
Love,
love that.
bro.
I love
Thank
that.
you for having us.
Because me and London definitely share that spirit of like, yo, listen, we gotta work, we gotta get it done, and it's not always expected for the guests because it's kind of weird to be like, yo, you're coming here, like even though I'm not paying you. But I like that ethic, the work ethic from you guys. So appreciate you guys.
Always, bro.
Speaking of work ethic, we recently were on set for a music video that is out now. We were on the Badinas music video set.
Yes, sir.
Before we get into the video,
Yeah.
there was one guy on set who just stood out. Set, no pun. He was always in the shots. You know what I mean? Like, listen. The scene is supposed to be this thing. This guy comes in. Nah, I think I should dap him. I just feel like this scene needs me in it, nigga. I just feel like I should be talking to Rich and looking at the camera smiling. You know what I mean? I'm talking about none other than Mr. Set himself.
Mr. Set. Camera loves him, bro. He loves the camera. The camera loves him.
Literally.
Shout out Set.
Shout out Set, man. Making us look good. You know what I mean? For quite some time now. But
For sure.
now on that set, that was very funny. He was definitely.
It was funny because we were making eye contact every time it happened. Yo, London's in the cut. I look at Duke. Like, yeah, that's what you need. But that's why I was selective of who was there and who wasn't, but who was able to come and who,
Yeah.
just instead of just the energy to portray that energy on set and can reflect in the visual. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun time for sure.
Yeah. But no, honestly, the video was amazing.
Appreciate it, bro.
The whole experience just being on set, like seeing the whole production crew,
Right.
you know.
Shout out to Chris, 21st
Yes.
Visuals, him and his team.
Yeah. Shout out to him and his team.
Sure.
And even like, I mean, you call me Young Denzel in the beginning, but I'm telling you right now, guys, it was not easy. Being a bilingual icon is, you know what I mean, it's not giving everyone, baby.
You know what I mean?
But,
No, I didn't even give you a heads up. I think. I think it was
nah.
like on the side. I was like, yeah, I just needed.
Come on, man, born ready, baby.
I was like, yo, yeah, you ready? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Even John, shout out John for the outro. That was a good moment we had.
That was sick.
that
That
was
was
a
sick
fun
too.
time.
But the concept itself was sick, man.
Yeah.
So before I even get to that, I'm talking about just like I was making a joke about the acting thing, but it's actually serious. Like those
Right.
people that do that shit is not easy.
It isn't.
Like, you know, you go into okay, do this, and I'm like, all right, how did I forget my fucking line? And
Right.
it's one fucking line, and it's
Right.
like they say, you know, say it this way or do this, and it's like you try to be cool, like maybe freak it this way. The director goes, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
You're like,
No,
damn,
facts.
nigga, like you don't like me, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
facts.
But again, it's like you know you have to stick to what it is that they're trying to accomplish. So you gotta
vision.
just trust the director, but.
sure.
Good job on you, bro, for bringing your vision to life.
bro.
Like,
Respects, bro.
I mean, talk about the inspiration behind the video.
Inspiration behind the video. So this track's called Badinas. Badinas meaning a Badina. I don't know. I'll let the public tell me what a Badina, but what they think a Badina is. I have my answer, but I'm not gonna reveal my sauce or what I think a Badina is.
Artists be like,
But concept of the video, I touched a video that I feel like no one has touched before. I don't think it's a video that needs to be touched. It's a classic video, reference Frontin' by Pharrell.
yeah,
Featuring Jay-Z. I feel that video as a kid watching that, I was like, it's about the feel of the video, you know? And it's like, even then, that video at the time was very reminiscent of Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg. Just that, like, the house party vibe, you know? I feel like Pharrell did that at a time where it was very heavy, like, it was like 03, so like 50 Cent's, like, you know, gangster rap. It's back on heavy gangster rap, like just hardcore shit, you know? But he came with that, you know, just let me show that soft side, let me just chat to shorties, let me just, you know, like, show them my side, that side of it, you know what I mean? It was kind of like, it was very unique. And like, yeah, that was very much the reference for the video. Try to match as much as I could.
Yeah.
Obviously certain things did fall off at the shoot, whatever, but like you said, show must go on. And yeah, I mean, for as quick as we shot it and as quick as the turnaround was, I feel like it came out exactly how I envisioned it a month ago. So
yeah, no, like, it came out really, really nicely.
Thank
and
you.
you know, for you to say it didn't come off, I mean, it didn't go to the way you wanted to. I feel like, nah, it's great this way because I feel like maybe if you went with the original idea, it would have been too close. It would have been like a carbon copy.
Right.
But I feel like
I was just, sorry, I didn't even cut you out. I was just worried about missing it, bro. You know what I mean? Like trying to touch something and then just, he tried. It wasn't it though. He tried. I feel like I got the respect, the reception from people that didn't know the reference.
Yeah.
After showing the reference on my social.
Yeah.
Them getting it like, oh, I see what you did there.
That's a fun
creative,
moment.
man.
Or the ones that did see off first 3 seconds of the video and be like, oh, this nigga is fucking referenced. And they know already what, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the reaction I was looking for in terms of, for those who knew or those that are learning through me, you know?
Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna swing to John now. So you had a pivotal role in the video, you know what I mean? Like, how was that? Was that your first time acting? Like,
Honestly, so I feel like my relationship with Badinas starts before the music video.
okay.
Because we're driving to his workplace
Yeah.
and he plays me this beat. And I give him a look like I'm confused. Like, why are you moving like that? What are you doing? Like,
Right.
how is this where your mind is going? And he's like, nah, watch the intro I have for it. Not the intro, sorry, but the first few bars.
Yeah.
After I heard that, I was like, this is probably my favorite track for me. Like, I felt like I said it prematurely.
Yeah.
And he sent me the reference. I'm like, no. This is my favorite. This is my favorite song for me. And
Yeah.
so from there, I was just like, you know, constantly in communication with him about, you know, what this video was going to be.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he told me, look, I want you to have this moment with me at the end of the video. Like,
Yeah.
boom. He helped me out with my last video, Gon Supply.
Yeah.
He kind of played a role in that. So it was like, and it was with Chris as well.
Yeah.
So we just came off one, doing another one. So I felt like the chemistry with me and him was just like,
It's incredible,
like
bro.
It's been rolling. You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Doing that was just like nothing. It's like, oh yeah, I need it. Of course, done.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I don't even think that I would have hesitated to do something like that. And I feel like just because the natural chemistry is there, like
Yeah.
we were comfortable on set, you know, acting something up.
Yeah. Talk to me about the acting component of it though.
Yeah.
How was that? Speak a little closer.
Oh, my
to the
bad,
mic.
my bad. Honestly, like, I was a little, you know, worried. I was like, yo, how am I gonna look on camera?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't really have like a
Yeah, it
set
was all
script.
improv.
More
Yeah.
so
It
just,
was
like,
all
improv.
improv.
Yeah, right. It was improvisation, and like,
Yeah.
you know, we just kind of made up a fake conversation.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yo, like, I don't want to be over here stuttering. All these people around me looking at me like
That part.
time is, you know, limited. I was like, yo, let me not be the guy that's ruining it.
We're here all day because of you.
Yeah, type shit.
Trust me.
Nah.
But like, yeah, it was dope. You know, I got a little confidence from that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You might have to hand me a script next time.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. You know, you get cocky, you're like, yeah, young Denzel, nigga. Talk to me next. Nah, for real though. But yeah, okay. You mentioned it a little bit earlier too. Who Gon Supply? That's a single you put out a little while ago.
Yeah.
Really, really good single. The video.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
So I had the song for a while, and I was like, yo, I need a visual.
What's a while?
Probably like October.
Damn.
It was like October, like late
Okay.
October.
Yeah.
Or like some point in October.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna start the year with.
Okay.
Like I just knew off rip.
Yeah.
But then I was like, how am I gonna make a visual? I need it. Like I need to have like a video component to this.
Yeah.
Kind of just gave up on it. I was like, you know what? I don't have an idea. Forget it.
Yeah.
Then I had a conversation with one of my boys, Malik. Shout out Malik. And we just talked about this idea. And he was like, yo, I think it would be dope if you kind of just approach this as if like it was all like kind of like a movie in a way, right? And, like you're playing a character,
Yeah.
and he's a supplier. He's a dope dealer.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, it would be dope if the twist was I'm selling records. You know, like that kind of makes it ironic. So it's like,
Bro. Like.
yeah. Can I keep talking or do I stop talking?
No. You can keep talking. I just want.
okay.
I want people like they're listening to know like what song I'm
Right,
referencing.
right.
You know what I
So
mean?
was like,
But
okay, I feel like that would be a dope twist where it's just like it's kind of me, but it's not me, right? And I kind of have this demeanor as if like, you know, I'm moving work,
yeah.
you know, and like it's very secretive and very, like,
yeah.
intense, but like whole time it's just a bag full of CDs and tapes.
I love that concept.
Super fire.
Very, very sick concept.
Super fire.
I like, yeah, I'm saying I like the fact that you're playing with the like, you know, it could be dope, but it's not. It's really music, you know. So it's a nice spin, and you're pushing your music at the same time, and still on pushing your music. I like the way you're doing your like not rollout, just promoting the record. You know what I mean? Like talk before I spoil it. What are you doing to promote the record?
All right, sorry to interrupt your episode. Well, I'm not sorry, because you need to subscribe. If you're watching this, it's because you're not subscribed. That's actually a lie. But please do subscribe, give it a thumbs up, keep sharing the show. Anyway, back to the show.
So right now, I'm going to record stores across the city, and I'm finding a random person, seeing if they're looking to buy a record, and I'm supplying them that record, and kind of putting it on IG to kind of push that same message of the song.
Yeah. Nah, that's fire, because like I feel like nowadays you don't really see that anymore. Oh damn, you don't see that anymore because it's like people put their record out. There's a lot of marketing leading up to the record, and then the record's out, and then you know you post it on your story and stuff like that. But it's like you're doing the old school method, like yo, I'm working this record. Like you niggas are gonna hear this. You know what I mean? And it's like I feel like that's very important. And when we were talking about that, you're like, yeah, I'm very adamant about that. So like, why'd you make the choice to do that?
I just believe in it. Like I feel like sometimes as an artist, you put something out, if it doesn't, especially nowadays, if it doesn't pop right away, you're like, this wasn't the one. You know? And like listening to my own music a lot, and just listening to music in general, I'm like, no, this deserves a push. So I kind of forced myself to figure out a way to do that. And you know, I just kind of stuck to that because I didn't want to look back and say like, man, this was hard. I just didn't push it on.
And you gave me an example too. You were like, yo, this record came out in this, but it blew up then. What was the record again? Do you remember?
It was the Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It. Came out in 2021.
Facts.
Crazy. And it's popping what now or a few months? Like that's insane. So it's like, yeah, there's definitely strength in, you know, working that record and continuously pushing it. I think about Tyler the Creator too. You know, remember he was like, yo, you put a song out, you put on your story. That's not done. Like, yo, keep pushing your shit. Like, exactly, it's not enough. Like, yo, keep sharing your shit. Keep pushing your shit. Like, are you tired of this? You spent how much time putting it? And then you're like, all right, it's out to the public. And I'm guilty of that shit 100%. I feel like I'm kind of like I'm part of that system because it's like, okay, we did an episode. That one's out. What's next? That one's out. What's next? It's like, no, like, huge fucking moment just happened. Let's talk about that. Let's continue to push it, you know? So I gotta check myself whenever I'm doing that and just be like, oh, fuck that. I'm posting this clip. I don't give a fuck if it's from 3 episodes ago. If I like the clip, I'm gonna share it, you know? So
it's new. It's new to someone, you know?
Facts. Exactly. It's gonna reach new people. So yeah.
Facts. And it's good for it might be your favorite moment for someone else, and they're just reliving it again, right?
Yeah, exactly. Speak to that a little bit because you also do a podcast too. So shout out Toon Squad. What's your POV on that?
Shout out Toon Squad.
Okay, before we get into my POV on that, I just want to give Duke his flowers. That's something I was very adamant about doing today. And yeah, I struggled a lot in the beginning of the podcast, and Duke never gatekeeped or gave me that vibe that he was holding any information from me. I asked him so many different questions, and to the point where I thought I was bothering him almost.
Never.
And you know, even on our episode, I was really struggling with the audio, and I was actually even nervous to ask him. I was actually calling someone. You remember that, right? And Duke's always willing to help me. He's always willing to, you know, give me some game. And, you know, I just want to shout you out because especially where you're at specifically in your journey, it's very easy for you to be closed off and just locked in. But you didn't mind helping anyone, honestly. I'm sure it's beyond me. So love, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you. That's fire, bro. Appreciate that.
That's real.
But Toon Squad, yeah, man. It's fire. It's it's the vision's coming along now, and
yes.
We're just having fun with it. We're trying different emotions, different, giving people different perspectives, having different types of guests, same way as you. Yeah. And it's a blessing because then I get to come on here and kick back shit with you. And thank you, bro.
No, you guys are doing some great things. It's nice to see the evolution. You guys are, being hella consistent too, which I love. That's the name of the game. You gotta feed the people. So you guys are on your shit.
Gotta feed the streets, bro. They're hungry. It's a famine outside.
Nah, for real though. And it's like, yeah. So it's nice to see the evolution. We got to get Tarani. Like I said, he's up right now, but,
shout out TT, bro.
We got some shit to talk about,
Shout out Tarani.
Okay, let's talk a little bit more about how you guys are collabing. I know about what you guys are doing behind the scenes, but the public obviously doesn't know. What have you guys been doing, music-wise?
I might have to run it back to our first collab. Grade 4.
No, real talk. Yeah, grade 4.
Grade 4.
That's crazy.
I don't even think you know what I'm talking about.
I have a feeling I do. Probably the Step Up 2.
Before that, when remember, shout out Kalista. She probably remember.
Oh.
She had one of the
Yeah. Wow.
We watched High School Musical.
Oh, we tried remaking. Yo, that's crazy.
That's what we were on.
That's crazy because High School Musical 3 just dropped them times, like 08.
What?
That's a crazy, to be that for that was stuck because for that segment, there's a segment in there where we had to make a rap for the. We never ended up doing it, like in terms of like executing it, but like the thought was there. That's crazy.
We used to we knew the dance. We remember the dance.
The High School Musical dance?
That Zac Efron and Corbin Blue had.
Yeah, damn.
I like it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Chemistry was strong from the time. That's where we met. We met in 4th grade.
We're all in this together, eh?
We met in the grade 4, and since then it's just been, man's been going like this and then go back like that.
Yeah.
It's just,
crazy.
how life goes, but that's a crazy memory you just unlocked. I was trying to play it but then when he said that,
you're like, oh shit, it's actually clicking.
Shout out to you, Mosaic, bro.
That's fire.
Tessa, Jewel.
Yeah, and that evolved into you guys working together to do what for artists?
Writing.
Yeah, writing and producing. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like we help each other a lot too. He's always one of the first people that gets my music. I know I'm always one of the first that gets his music.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right, phone call or text on the go or, just even like opinions in the car. And we just help each other with everything, whether it comes to, arrangements.
Yeah.
The way our tone is going to sound on the beat. Those are things especially him. He's like, yo, I want to see you do this.
Yeah.
Sound like this. So, I feel like our collaboration goes beyond just making a song together and it says featuring Jon Kabongo or featuring BKP.
Yeah, that's
facts. I'm grateful at least to be the one make like be able be blessed enough to make music, but have someone alongside that you've been locked in with for like nearly 15 years basically.
Yeah,
and it's still ongoing, you know. And it's like, yeah, yo, it's like, you know, you just it's just shit. It goes like even back to just like sharing music. Like I remember Watch the Throne dropped. And like this is like we're in grade 5, grade 6 going grade 7 that summer. Watch the Throne drops around MSN going crazy. Like
Watch the Throne. You guys are hella young.
MSN, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're mad young, but like that's like I remember like the thing is like I feel like we're young, but like at the time it's like I'm sure he has his older bros. You know, I don't have an older brother, but for me like you guys are my older bros too. You know, so for me like to tap in with like all the older heads, what they were into, like it definitely kept me like on top of what grew into me making music, even like the LVG chat back in on Facebook.
Bro,
like
when
we first birthed that chat and like
with
kind of like it was like just I was like, yo, I'm gonna do the SoundCloud beat shit, I'm gonna post my shit, and then he started having ideas of like what a podcast became to be. Like he didn't know exactly what it was then, but like even with Usama, shout out Usama, now he's with modeling stuff. Like
yo, super
we used to have talks, bro. Like me and him and Meg, bro, back rest easy broski, but we used to have talks where it was like, yo, you run with that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now he's doing big things, Paris Fashion Week, all the things I'm seeing, and it's like, don't you have to talk much, but like, you know, it's just bare actions going. So it's like, yeah, man, it's just a blessing. Like I said, like have a guy like Jon on my side, in my corner with the music stuff, man. It's gonna go a long way for sure. So
yeah, but it's even sick that you guys like decided to, you know, link up and like, yo, let's help these other artists out. Like we have cool ideas, you have a cool idea. This would be good for this artist. Like that's not anything I've heard of, especially not at this level or even city wise. You know what I mean? Of like, yo,
for sure.
This is what we're doing. You know. So how receptive are these people that you're working with, artist wise?
We've done a few so far, and it's like, even if it's an artist that I may know and I'm introducing to Jon, or vice versa, he knows an artist that he's introducing me. And it just comes to the point where it's just based like initially off of a conversation with the person, right, with the artist, seeing where they're at, how you know, listen to their music that they have out already, see the visual, just get that perspective in and just knock it out from there, because that what draws the conversation gets into the music, right? It's easier to write, easier to make the beat or the production side of it to get the feel, the essence of what we just spoke about and everything. So
and you guys are working with both female and male artists, right?
Dominant, more women artists. I feel like because it's easy for us to just make a song for ourselves and hop on it how a guy would, right? But I feel like stepping into their world is more of a challenge, I feel.
So it was a conscious choice, right?
Yeah, definitely. To start off, I feel like, you know, and it's like there's a lot of dope artists out there where I feel like, you know, like with the...
If I'm being honest, I just wanted to bite SZA's flow.
Yo, that flow on the new album? Yeah. You just want to test it out. Just
somebody that can actually do it.
Right. Yeah. But nah, just, you know, just give it that JK, BKP sauce, man.
So what bag do you go into when you're writing from a female perspective? This is a question I always wanted to ask, like Lil Yachty when he wrote for City Girls. So
right.
That's a great question. Want me to answer?
Yeah, you go.
Honestly, like I just really get to know the person, because I'm not necessarily making it general. Like when I meet, you know, a female artist, I'm like, okay, so what are you going through? What's your perspective on what you're going through? You know, what do you want to end this song like saying?
They're always going through something, aren't they? I'm kidding. I'm fucking around. Yo, go on. I had to slide that in.
Positive or negative?
Of course.
But yeah, like, you know, those are the types of questions that we ask.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, okay, all right, cool. How does this sound? Like, is this accurate? Is this how you feel?
Yeah.
And I really think it's more so about what they want to say. And like adding my wit and my cleverness to it, rather than saying, yo, you should make a song feeling like this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to tell the person how they feel.
Do you think you're ever going to get to that space where you're just writing songs from a perspective that you've imagined and then kind of shopping it to people?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that though. I feel like I'm more inspired.
Talk to the mic.
My bad. I feel like I'm more inspired when I know the person.
Yeah.
Right? And like I just write what they want to say. Because I could, like, you know, there's definitely good songs I can make and be like, yo, who wants this?
Of course, yeah.
But I think there's something to actually meeting somebody and creating something specifically
to them, right? I like that. Fire. All right. That being said, let's get into a little bit of bullshit that I've written down here. It's not silly shit yet. No, it's way too early for that. All right. So I guess this is a bit of a listener question. I forgot who asked me this directly, but it was sent my way via Instagram DM. So.
Email to yourself.
no. Those ones, that's always, some silly shit. But
I'm joking.
Okay, so which side? Plus, we're a panel full of men, right? So this is interesting. Which side of the argument are you on women with armpit hair? Yeah, I'm gonna go last. You guys go.
Jon goes first because he laughed. He laughed.
You guys have no issue with it?
That's
You're for it.
That's
All right.
Nah, honestly, it's not something that I'm accustomed to, I feel. But if it's your preference, then that's why you.
I actually haven't seen.
That's what I'm saying. Me personally, I've never seen that. So it's
I
like,
don't really
crazy.
think I have feelings yet. Like I haven't just seen a woman just.
and then yeah, never seen that before.
You never seen it on the gram? You never.
That's a gram though. I'm talking about. You're talking about the gram.
I'm talking about real life, bro.
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about first. I'm talking about your thoughts on it. You know,
Okay.
It doesn't mean you know what I mean. You're just trying to play safe. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
Right.
All right. So
Thoughts on it?
yeah, this guy's got 85 thoughts in his head right now. He's like, all right, which one can I?
Like I said, it's not a preference. Not a thing that I go like. Look
Nigga said preference. All right, you got it.
Nah, I'm not. Asking a woman to grow her armpit hair.
Yeah, are you asking her to shave it? Though?
You asking her to shave it though?
Nah, I'm not. Why?
Why is it there?
That's her business. Because my thing is like,
Yeah.
if I'm not looking for it, then I'm not looking for it. I'm not gonna go. And tell
So you tell Shorty, keep your arms down.
No, I'm just gonna let her be her, and I'm gonna be me.
So yes, you're gonna cut.
How do I even know I'm at that point?
Okay, we're obviously talking about women you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like you see, like she's like lifting her up, and it's like woof. You know what I mean?
See, you said wolf like
Woof. Yeah.
That's
No.
I
I don't mean that's not. We'll get to the smell, but I'm just talking about like right now her armpits are hairy, like ball player shit, like you know.
It's the way he's saying.
Like yo, she's like yo, hold that nigga.
He's saying it like he knows I'm not supposed to like it.
Nah, honestly.
No. I'm very curious. Like you know?
I don't even have that much armpit.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
No, I'm not with it. I used to see a girl who had that surgery where it just doesn't grow back, and I'm like, I don't know what that surgery is.
Is she Arab?
I'm with.
Shout out to Air Shorties. Shout out. Yo, they're ahead of the game, fam. We'll get to that a little bit later.
Shout out to her.
Yeah. For me, bro, listen, I'm cutting.
You're just out.
I'm out. The thing is, I'm never gonna ask a shorty to shave it. But
What if it's like the length of your beard?
yes, what? What's wrong with you? Like, yo, this is nasty. But it's also because of how I was brought up. You know what I mean? Like, I was brought up definitely like when I first started getting armpit hair. My parents like, shave this. Like, this is nasty. Why you keep it? This is not gold.
Yeah.
Get rid of this. And also it holds smell and back to you. Like, oh fuck, I guess I got it. You know what I mean? So it's like you use trimmers,
go.
you do that. So the older you get, you're more of like a dude. It's unsanitary. You know, just
You
like,
shave your armpits to this day?
I trim it when I remember. Yeah.
Mine doesn't even grow that long, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, but mine does, you know what I mean? So it's like, and also it's just like, I don't like getting deodorant stuck in that shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a mess.
That's
so,
fair. That's fair.
I don't like the way it looks.
Word.
That's where I'm at with it, you know what I mean? People, that's so anti-feminist. Oh, but I'm like,
Honestly,
no, it's really not, dog.
It's just, it's, like I said,
Granted,
preference.
we are 4 guys on the couch talking about women's bodies, but
Yeah, that's
How do you feel about it, Gabby?
I mean, I'm on my laser hair removal thing.
Yo, thank you. It's a thing. A laser hair removal.
That's the surgery you're
It's
talking
a
about?
tip. It's a
he
flex.
found the
Yo,
surgery.
they start with their lips and then go. They work.
yo, which lips you talking about?
You know, the lip fillers.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You said LASIK. I'm after
No.
Yo, because they do that too. I mean, you know, they are very, very ahead of the game. But yeah, when it comes to that's the other lips. I think honestly, do it whatever you want. Like, I'm never gonna be with that nigga to be like, shave it.
Nah,
Like
never,
that is crazy
never,
to me. Like,
never,
I think
never.
it feels kind of strange. Like if you're a grown ass man and you're like,
Yeah,
it
never.
has to be bald. It was something
Nah,
you fam.
never.
Something's very wrong.
But you're not against it.
What? No, of course not. What, hair down there? 100%. I'm for it, bro. Go crazy. Just not as big as my beard. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But that's a bit wild. But like, but armpit wise, nah, I'm not fucking with that. Like, shave that. Get rid of that.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that was a deep conversation on armpit hair. Thank you for tuning in.
You know, there's a thing you can get like an injection that like stops you from sweating under your arms.
What?
Oh.
That is crazy. People are doing this for real?
Yeah.
What are the side effects of that?
That's
It
yeah.
has to be cancer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's pivot a little bit though. I want to talk a little bit about before I get to the alleged war on black men, well, I guess this has to do with it as well. Let's get to the Michael B. Jordan situation, right? So Creed just came out. I saw it last night. Fire.
Don't spoil it, but
I won't spoil
out of
it.
10.
Out of 10, I'm gonna give it 8.5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Compared to the other Creeds, this is probably my favorite.
It has to be. It's the third one. It has to be the best one.
Because
Thompson in it.
fire, still but fire. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna bleep that. Nobody knows what I said. I'm gonna bleep that.
That's crazy.
One of those names.
Nobody has any idea what I said, so we're good.
Man.
But nah, she's fire, and the movie was good too. I don't want to give the plot away, but I like that he played a little bit with like. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away.
It was
but
cool.
I know he was also like he had the direction. And
Yes,
so I feel
exactly.
like he was very hands on with how the shoot went. And
Yeah, no.
And it was 3 years. He said he was making it.
Sheesh.
Took him 3 years to make it.
Okay, it's fire.
Like it was so crazy the journey. Like he was with Lori Harvey in the beginning, and by the time the movie's done,
Damn. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, it is what it is. But anyway, I brought him up to talk about this interaction he had on the red carpet with L'Oreal. So L'Oreal was doing a red carpet, doing interviews, and then she saw him come by. She's like, hey, like Michael B. Jordan, she's talking to him. And then he made a comment about, oh, yeah, like, I'm the corny guy. Like, the corny, you call me corny. And she's like, no. Yeah, you call me corny. And she didn't, I don't know if she's in high school. She said, you call me corny.
high school.
And then she's like, no, I didn't. She's like, yeah, you did. It's like, that wasn't me. You're definitely misquoting me and shit. And blah, blah. Anyway, that came out. The public went, oh, my God, this is so corny from him. Because you can see he's like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
So I saw that clip and I just thought nothing of it. I really just thought, yo, okay, like, that's someone who, yeah, you shitted on me. Now I'm here. Haha.
That was really all it was.
That's really all. People are reading it into it way too much.
Dude. That's the internet, though, bro.
Yeah.
That's always have opinions and shit. Bro.
Of course. And
But
then
like that shows. He felt good about his flex, bro. He felt nice. He's like, yeah. Corny one, yeah. And then just planting the seed in her head because she lost the interview after that. Like she was just she tried to dodge it, but she was lost and she didn't even know what the next question was. And he was just staring at her. He didn't move. He didn't, he was just like,
he was like, yeah, go on. He give the shoulder tap.
Yeah, that's crazy.
yo, what if that happened to you with your podcast? Someone who verbally said to you that it's corny, and then
to me, I wouldn't do it publicly. I feel like
publicly.
I privately like, like to a friend, like, yo, that person, like back then they're like, yo, they're not fucking with the pod or whatever. Right. Like, oh really? Like, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. And then you keep going on with life, But I feel like if you know, right. It's like, you know what you said, and now you have to smile in my face and. Like, I know right. So it's like that's good enough for me. Like I'm not gonna be.
So it's not on site.
Nah, definitely not. There's no point of me holding on to that shit. Like you can eat that yourself.
Question: I saw a tweet that said he definitely knew he was gonna end up speaking to her. They always get a list of who they're gonna speak.
Oh, that's very
do you
interesting.
Think he saw her and was like, "Yeah, it's time."
Yeah, for sure.
Or do you think he just saw her and was like, "Oh, do you think it was more natural?"
No. The body language from the jump when she started babbling off of who he is.
Yeah.
You can tell he knew. He knew exactly.
Yeah,
what
okay,
it was.
you're right. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
If it was the second situation where it's like kind of like that's weird to just have that in the front of your mind, of being like. Just like you're that bitch that said that. It's like, yo, fam, what's going on?
I feel like man's battle with reading comments all the time, bro. Like people have called him corny enough times from dating white girls, like man's been calling him corny for a minute. So it's I feel like that's that chip on his back where it's like if he got a chance to like just show man's like look at me now, like,
Joe Budden's response?
I did. I did see Joe Budden's response. That's what I'm saying. Like, so they made it racy, right? They made it racy. They said, yo, it's corny for you to do this to a black woman as a black man. It's like, all right. It's like, all right, here Twitter goes. You know what I mean? And then Joe Budden just doubling down and saying, yeah, you are corny because of this. Like, you would never do that to a white girl on the red carpet. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, come on, bro.
Not for real.
Again, I just one of those things that I just saw. I listened to the podcast, right? So I'm listening to it and I'm like, yo, come on. Yeah, Joe Budden said that. And even the people on his podcast were also just like, all right, come on, Joe. Like Queens Flip, shout out Queens Flip. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, shout out Queens Flip. He's crazy.
He's sick. He's sick.
A minute. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah, man. He said, what about Drake and Degrassi? He was like, how'd you view Drake back when he was on Degrassi? And then Joe Budden was kind of avoiding that for a little bit, but he also said valid rebuttal, which was, listen, if we watched Degrassi out here like you guys did in Canada, then it'd be a different story. It's like they knew Drake as Drake. They didn't really know Drake as Degrassi. You know what I mean? So that was kind of his rebuttal. But I still think it's crazy to have that take about him being corny just because he had this quote-unquote chip on his shoulder. Like, Joe Budden's been Mr. Chip on his shoulder
forever, bro.
You know what I mean? It's like you're the petty god.
And
for you to snap or pipe up like this over him, like you have a different agenda. Like
then again, it's him trying to, because people always go on him. Like people project crazy, bro. They project crazy.
Like the place for all information. Someone said that she was connected to Fabulous's like old clique. And that's how Joe Budden came up too. So there's probably like an actual personal relationship.
I see.
Because they're all from Jersey. Like she's
all from Jersey.
Yeah. Probably looking at it like, yo, like I know Shorty. Like,
yeah, bro. Because I definitely do remember L'Oreal. Like she's definitely been. Remember she had the whole thing with Kalani too,
right?
Where they had that interview and Kalani gave her stank attitude,
right? Yeah, that interview. Yeah, that was for her last album, that rollout, right?
Yeah.
That was a bad interview.
I know.
She was stushed the whole interview.
Yeah, it's not a good look for L'Oreal. Like it was
not good. Yeah, that was not.
You know, she's like, nah, it's not me. It's like, listen, when these things happen twice, you are to blame. Fam. Yeah, unfortunately.
Easy.
But yeah, it just to me is one of those things like people are reading too much into it. But it did make me think about the war on black men that exists out there. Are straight black men under attack? What do you think, London?
That's a wild question.
What do you mean by under attack? Like getting punched in the face?
No, like under attack as in just being overly scrutinized, criticized, crazy, and then just being like kind of ostracized by, like, you know what I mean, by society. But before I even get my answer, that's kind of what they're saying. They're saying like, listen, straight black men can't do anything. They're constantly being shit on by both black women, gay men, everybody else, right? That's kind of what their feelings have been on Twitter. And then their proof was videos like Santana, or keep calling Santana, Saucy Santana. He came out and said straight men should not be smoking hookah. He said if you are smoking hookah, you are gay. Like as a straight man, why do you want to be smoking hookah? Like you're doing this, you're a gay boy.
Ain't no way.
So are they just trying to say like, are you trying to say like black men are too hyper masculine? Is that what you're getting at? Is that what is being said?
I don't believe in any of this shit. But the sentiment is that there's essentially a war on masculinity, and
like I feel like people attack in the sense where it's like you said, scrutinized. I don't know. It's a tricky. Not that I believe in it, but it's just something that's like I do see. Like you bringing it up, I'm starting to think. It's starting
to click a little bit. For me, my take on that, I don't think that there's a war on straight black men.
It can be.
I think that there is a war a little bit on masculinity.
Sure.
Which we talked about on the last episode 101. But I think we can touch on it a little bit. Right. So nowadays a lot of stuff that's being I didn't want to touch on this episode. I want to touch on the last one.
That's fine.
But it has so much to do with I'll leave it like that for now.
Yeah.
But let's focus on just more on the black men thing. So the Saucy Santana thing, a lot of straight black men were saying, yo, this is like apparent. They talked about it a lot, especially on the Joe Budden podcast, and kind of just saying like, yo, this is what we're saying. Like, we can't do anything. We're not allowed to speak on them, but they can speak on us and say all these things. Right.
I just feel like it's that counter. Because first off, like I feel like black women is definitely in society in general. That's like number one of like being the real war. I feel
Oh yeah.
So I was like, that's number one, and then obviously comes after. But I feel like a straight black man, like I feel like they've been just so, like you said, hyper masculine for so long that like now it's like shit's switching. I feel where it's like now it's like the tables turned type of situation. I don't know what they're. I'm just trying to piece the puzzle pieces together, trying to really wrap my mind around it.
My thing is like, by who? There's definitely people out there that don't like it.
They say they said like on the Joe Budden podcast specifically, they said it's black women and it's gay men.
Okay, but there's a lot of black women in the world,
right?
And like in my opinion, it's like I'm sure there's some black women out there that hate black men.
Oh, for sure.
And that's them,
right?
But I can't sit here and say that every single black woman that I come across hates me. Like, you know, like, that's a wild.
That's a wild take.
Yeah,
for sure.
It is.
No, facts.
Have any of you been called a misogynist before?
No, I've never.
Fucking whack niggas. I'm kidding.
Maybe indirectly, right, with sarcastic questions.
Right. Never directly.
So,
Probably,
you know,
yeah.
when you get the also.
Yeah. You're not saying that, but they're trying to be like, so this is what you mean. But no, I didn't say that. But it's like, I didn't.
I know you.
Yeah, that back and forth. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's indirect for sure. Never directly though.
Interesting. What about you, Matt?
In terms of which question?
Nah, like, have you been called misogynist?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
And how'd you handle that conversation? Like, how'd
Fuck
that go?
them.
All right. that's one way to deal with it. All right, you fuck right out, bitch. Like, that's sure you can do that too. That's cool. Yeah. Well, like, actually, how did the conversation go? Did it not go far? You just kind of ended it there.
I'm someone who picks my battles, so and I wanted to even bring this actually to a further topic. Do you guys feel like guys or men in general, they are so, they almost become a different version of themselves. They're not who they truly are to appeal to women?
I think a certain type of guy for sure. I think
certain type of guy?
Many certain types of guys do that. But I feel like when you know exactly who you are, like, there's no point. I'm not going to go, for me personally, I'm not going in front of a woman and pretending to be somebody else. Right. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to be me. I'm multifaceted for sure, but I'm never faking any shit of like.
You're not going to go out of character to just like appeal to kind of.
No.
I found I'll be real. I've done it. Like, really? I've acted like very out of character to whatever it is. Like, whether the motive is to get pussy or to, like, whatever the motive is, or to impress them. Like, there's different motives you could have that can get you out of character. But I don't know. I just feel like, especially like as I see the dating scene and I hear stories and things like that, I just feel like, I know this person. This person's like not being them full selves when this is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just what I'm seeing.
So if you see your boy move in a certain way, because girls are in the room, do you say something?
Never.
Or do you just
no, you can't bait a scene.
I'm too much of a real nigga for that. I can never do that to my guy. But behind closed doors, you
like after nigga.
Okay, right.
I've called niggas like, you're crazy. I look at him like, you're nuts, fam.
Right.
I saw what you did.
Right.
That's nasty work, brother.
Right.
That's disgusting. What you did right there.
No, but it's even common in a sense where you're chilling with some like a group of guys, and then a group of girls come and you watch that one friend. We've all had those moments.
I've been accused of that, but that's not true, fam. I've been accused of being Mr. Jokester now, but it's like, that's literally who I am.
That's just who you are.
What's the craziest line you ever heard your boy say in front of a girl?
Craziest line?
I love you.
Lie.
I love you.
You're stupid.
That wins.
Oh man,
no more suggestions.
Yeah. But I think it's a really interesting conversation we bumped into, like just the fact the homie that switches them in front of women. I think it's kind of sad. Like, I think at this age we're too grown to even be doing that shit.
You'd be surprised, bro.
Nah, you're right.
There's men in their 30s and 40s doing this, man.
Oh, it's nasty. It's nasty. I don't. To me, like, definitely, it's hurt me for sure of just being like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I know you want me to be this guy, and I'm not doing that. And like, you don't fucking care. It's like, okay, like,
okay. How about this? What if she's trying to help you self-improve, bro?
Self-improve?
That's
help you.
That's a very
trying to help you improve.
Help me improve?
Yeah.
I feel that should come within first before someone can help me.
I mean, it's not always true because I feel like women also give different perspectives.
They do, but you gotta be like within yours. I feel like for me at least, I gotta before I'm able to. That's like, how can I say it? If you get into a relationship, let's say, like, I gotta be straight, like, without having to rely on or lean on or type of like, you know what I mean? Because self-improvement comes through like self-discipline, like it's always self, right?
But you can also learn it through someone else.
You can, but once you learn it through yourself first, though. That's what I feel.
I think that's not always true. I think if you're in a good relationship, they're gonna see some things about you and be like, yo, like, you actually do this. You're like, what are you talking about? You're bugging.
Right.
But if you actually sit and think, you're like, fuck, she's right.
No.
And that comes from.
I'm not disagreeing with that. Yeah. But I feel that it should come within first. Then when you feel like she can maybe you feel like you learn some shit that's when you unlearn and learn again through someone else putting you on game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's how I see it. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, I think you're gonna meet a lady that's gonna be like tell you about yourself, and you're gonna sit with that and be like, "Fuck."
Yeah, that's all the time.
Yeah,
that's been through. It's just there's times where I'm just like, yo, I said it in a track though. I said it in one of my tracks. I forget what the bars off top, but
tell me about myself.
Yeah. I said, that track.
Like that bar said that to me.
That's the part I said to you. I remember you came to me. Yeah, tell me about myself. I needed that. You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, tell me shit about myself. I didn't know. I needed that.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like, yeah, you do need it, but I feel like within, like, if you're talking about improvement, that should come within stuff.
But that's a fair question though.
Yeah.
I think it's tricky because at least my perspective, right? If I'm dating someone, it's because I trust them and I fuck with them. You know what I mean? It takes a long time for me to make someone my girl. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, we've been talking for 6 months, we should date. No. 3 years. You know what I mean? So, which is okay.
3 years to get to know someone, yeah.
Yeah, see, but you know what's interesting about that is women have a different perspective, right?
Oh, women have a fucking
they wanna rush
deadlines.
things.
There's deadlines.
You know what I mean?
There's
So
deadlines.
it's like
they check their officers, fam. Yeah.
so as much as you want to play The Bachelor,
man, you know what, nigga? Listen, it's rough, nigga. Like, but I'm good because I'm healing. So I bought myself quite a few months. I'm good for a while. You know what I mean? Like, I had a public breakup. Right. And so with that, you know, I can honestly, which is it's honest. I'm not ready for a relationship.
Right.
So it's like I'm honest. So when you know women approach me, I'm dealing with women. I tell them like, yo, listen, I just got out of a thing. I'm not gonna be this, or like you're looking for this. I'm not looking for that. Like, I'm cool with getting to know you 100%.
Right.
But I'm telling you from jump right now, like, I'm not that. So you put it in their hands, like, yo, you're making the choice. You can't get mad at me after X amount of months and be like, you fucking said, oh, fuck, I just fucked myself. Some people are going to listen and be like, I'm deleting his number. But anyway.
what if a girl wowed you? Like, what if she just, like, because that's the thing. I feel like based on those kind of vibes, you haven't had a woman that's been like, oh, my God, like, I want to chase her. I want to get to know her more. Like, you know, like, what if a woman came up to you and she was the right girl for you at the time? Are you still going to be stubborn? Not stubborn, but like, are you going to be set in your ways? Or are you willing to open it up if she ticks off all the boxes?
It's crazy. I'm not even ready to receive a girl right now. You know what I mean?
But what if she comes? What if she comes before you expect it? Or before you're ready?
It's going to be tricky. I feel like I'm not shutting, I don't know if that's even honest. I was going to say I'm not shutting anything down, but I feel like I kind of am, you know? Because I just don't think the timing is right. But yeah, again, you're right. What if there was someone that's perfect and come along? We'll see how that goes.
Would you give her the final rose?
This guy, I mean, perhaps.
Will she be the perfect match?
No, not right now. Stop. I'm gonna keep taking time to myself and healing.
You believe in the one?
I believe in the multiples. I believe. No, that sounds crazy. Oh fuck. I believe
in the multitudes.
I started like, yo, shout out Koti. That's some Koti.
That's some Koti ass answer.
Shout out Koti.
No, that sounded crazy. I caught myself too. No, I believe multiple people could work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's like maybe 3 of like the ones. Like, this is a 1+, this is a 1, this is a 1- type shit. But I think that there's some people that are that person will be perfect for you. You know? What about you?
I think sometimes certain people could go through something so serious that like that person may hold a certain access to your life that a lot of people can't really like replicate. So it's like, I don't necessarily think that there's like, you know, the one, you can only be with one person.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like if I wouldn't even say long, because you could be with somebody long enough and like you guys didn't really go through anything, you know, that serious. But I feel like, you know, when a connection is deep enough, it's beyond just romance.
For sure.
You know, and like certain people are just like integral parts to your journey.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, 100%. And that to me, that's the definition of the ones. You know, if like it's one of those where it's like, no, we connect on a different level. It's not just about the sex,
exactly,
romance, or it's like, oh, you smell good. Like it's deeper than that. You know, so it's like, I believe there's.
I don't think there's just like one person that you could only be with this person. Like that's the only. You know, it's more so about like the experience, connection, like the work that was put into what you guys created.
Real shit.
Yeah, man.
I like that answer. That's a good one.
You're tired of seeing me again? I am too. No, I'm not. I love editing myself. I love watching myself. Anyway, I'm going to keep this short. I really just interrupted this episode to let you know to subscribe. Please do share this, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000, and please, we need your help to get there. So subscribe, and back to the episode.
I feel like we live in a different generation, though. Like, if you're speaking about what you're saying, it's like we like to pick and choose different things that we like from different people, different parts of their. For example, women, you might like this woman's job or how her demeanor, or you like this woman's respect, or this how this woman speaks, or this woman makes you laugh, or she gives you different kind of vibes. So I feel like we're actually in a crossroad because our parents' generation was not like that. You are with one person and you are stuck with that person. You got to figure it out. Yeah. Right? They don't move on from each other as fast as we do. We move on from each other.
Everything's there's so many options in front of you. Like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I think we should go back to the traditional way. You know what I mean? I feel like now we're just kind of lazy. Where it's like, I'm going to take a bite of this pizza, a bite of chicken here, noodles right here, Chinese food. You know what I mean? It's like...
And then your stomach hurts.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, now you have a house full of half-eaten meals, whereas you should be like, no, let me order one thing, eat that, you order that. You know what I mean? It's just fucking weird that you're doing
dating has become an open buffet.
No, it really has. And people are kind of like making up excuses for it and be like, oh, this is the norm, and this is 2022 or 2022 dating. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? No. You know? But, yeah, it's just... I can go on for hours about this shit.
Trust.
We covered a lot about what it is that you guys are doing, which is, to me, was really interesting, right? You guys are working with artists, writing for them, specifically writing for women. Like, that's huge.
It is.
You know, I think you guys don't talk about it enough. I mean, have you talked about it publicly about this? Or?
Not yet. No, it's our first time talking about it. And something that we're very excited about. Excited to drop more music on the way. I've been challenging myself to drop one track, one video a month. So.
Yes. Let's talk about Soirée Privée.
Yeah, Soirée Privée is event that I run with Gabby here.
Shout out Gabby.
Backstage, but yeah, we just got our minds together to just provide like a different feel to the city's nightlife, or not necessarily nightlife, but just building that community. Yeah, where I'm able for that platform showcase new music, new visuals. And she's great at hosting and bringing people together, meeting,
forcing everyone to
take shots. It's always shot o'clock, but it's one of those where strangers are meeting for the first time and they leave with a new friend, you know. And it's I mean, it's an exciting project that we're working on, and to be able to have that platform to keep me on my toes, to have something ready for that night, you know. And it's a challenge, but just gotta pull it off, man.
Nah, you're doing a great job pulling it off as well.
Yeah, so far so good. The momentum is picking up. It's kind of dry season. Well, it's not dry season now, but due to the weather and where we live at, then I'm excited for what the future holds.
Yo, shout out to you, bro. Honestly, like, your energy's been different these last couple months, and you know, on top of your energy, like, it's just like you could tell you're focused different, you know?
Just laser focused right now.
Yeah, so
appreciate it, bro.
I just met Jon, and you know, Jon's going crazy, and everything he showed me is fire. But like, since I know you a little bit, bro, gotta give you your flowers, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
You're headed in a different direction.
Appreciate it. Just gotta keep going, you know, and having people like Jon with me, Gabby with the events, you know, and even Duke for letting me speak about it. I just try to let the music speak, you know.
Yeah. No,
like just being able to be on this platform to even get more precise and more, you know.
Yeah, no, I really like this new chapter, especially with the Soirée Privée events. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the way you're rolling it out.
I think dope.
I think we talked about it on the last episode that we did together. But I really like the rollout. You know, what you do is, this is the event we're doing. Videos being premiered there for the first time. A lot of people are watching it. We're watching it on the loop, not a loop, but like, you know, 3-4 times. Right. And it's like, what the fuck? This track is fire. Right. And you don't release it until you want to. So it's like, what you do is videos out there, and then you do video on socials. Right. A few days after, is it?
Yeah. So I try to do on the Wednesday. I'm trying to call it Wavy Wednesday. Yeah. On brand with the brand. But
jeez.
So yeah, Wavy Wednesday. So I premiere it right now. It's on the Sunday we have our events, and then the following week on the Wednesday we drop the video. Yeah. And then in between, I try to push as much content that isn't releasing the song, because I'm already for Badinas. I'm already getting messages like, "Yo, Spotify ? Of
course.
I gotta wait for that one. But it's good to see those. It just shows, that's the whole point. I just want to see people kind of like gravitate towards what I'm doing, really pay attention, and really want it. Want to get the music.
Feed the streets, bro. The streets are hungry,
bro. The streets are getting it, but I'm giving them pigeons.
I'm
not calling out pigeons.
Yo, the pandemic caused a famine, bro.
I'm just giving y'all a little bread here and there.
I really like this way of doing it because, again, if you want to go listen to it, bro. You have to go back and, you know what I mean? Like, go on the YouTube or go on the socials. Like, I'm in the whip playing this from the social.
On the social, and it tends you, if you watch it 2, 3, 4, and it keeps popping up on your story, and then you watch it for the 5th time, then you send it, and then their friend sends it, and they want to post on their story. And then, so it's like, I just feel like also nowadays there's a lack of people linking bios is pretty, like, it's dying out low key unless people are like really
OnlyFans.
Yeah, unless it's an OnlyFans in there. That's when mans are clicking links.
Shout out the women doing
the way they do it. The way they do it is they do a link tree, and the link tree has one link. They're not low. You see, the link tree is an OnlyFans.
We see you, but nah. I feel like the push to have it on the socials and just get that cycle going on there, and then move it somewhere else, because it's tough to just boom, and then now it's all over the place, and mans don't know where to really. But like, if you want to direct it into one,
No, it's a really smart strategy. I like it a lot. Like, for real.
Bro. Appreciate it.
When do you plan on putting it on Spotify?
Looking at the end by like probably the week before the next soirée. Before the next track.
I like that.
Yeah, bro. For this one specifically, I'm trying to do some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, no. You told me about it.
Yeah. But essentially, I feel like that's the pattern I'm trying to go for, because we premiere it the last Sunday of the month, going into the new month where we start rolling it out while I'm preparing the next one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of tough. I'm really trying to get right now. I won't lie. Like, man's just scrambling, just trying to we're making it happen. But I really want to make sure I'm like in a position where I'm like at least 1 month ahead, where I can really like sit back and really like. This next one is special. Yeah. I don't know if I want to talk about it too much. Just let them see it. But I can just say it's me and Jon track. So that's maybe what we're going to give y'all for now. But the concept is genius. The way it came about was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one. Yeah, and it's going to be a special one for sure.
Fire. All right. I just realized we're an hour in. We haven't touched the music.
Crazy.
It's going to be a long one. All right. Let's get into the music. All right. Don Toliver. Donnie. I've spoken about Don on the podcast a lot. He was, I think he was on my top 5 artists of the year for the wrap up.
Yeah.
I just keep him and Baby Keem.
Right.
Those two guys to me are just dangerous. Like what it is that they're doing. And I'm happy that, little weapons.
Real weapons.
Okay. I was like,
you're trying to catch you. I know you are. Look at this guy.
I was trying. But I'm really happy that Don T's getting the recognition that, he's getting now. And he put out the project that he did, Lovesick. Let's just start with the intro. I said, let's just start with the intro.
He has the best intros, one of them. All his projects so far, bro, super solid.
Insanity. You're in the whip, you're like, oh fuck, I know what I'm in for. Right?
Yeah, crazy with it. Yeah, crazy track.
Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
The features on here are crazy too, though.
Bro, the features are amazing.
Who had the best feature?
Charlie Batman. Charlie Wilson for sure.
There's a few. He's a Korean for me.
Word.
I gotta read. What do you think about the gorilla fish? I'm sorry.
Yo, I'm happy. No, I'm happy you brought that up. I want to fuck Glorilla.
Really?
Wait. What do you say? He's here tomorrow? He's in the city tomorrow. Let's go!
Yo, that was wild.
Well,
That's funny.
So I'm happy you brought up the feature. I was just playing the James Blake track. That one is fire. But the Glorilla feature on this was crazy. I mean, the track already was.
Yo, did she have the best verse?
Better than Duck for sure.
Nah, bro. Come on, man.
Hold on. So the track is fire, and then the switch up comes right about.
Shout out Dirk, yo.
Bro, what? She's coming.
WWE entrance.
Type shit.
Exactly.
Flows crazy. Flows crazy.
My nigga think I'm still out. He dig me down and took my soul. He trying to make me stalk him. Little dude, he know I.
Bro, what? Don't talk to me like that.
Crazy.
Come on.
Crazy.
Come on, Glow.
I like the Memphis feel. The switch up gave it that Memphis feel, so it kind of I feel like she was, in her bag. You know that 3-6.
Yes.
3-6 beat.
Yo,
for sure. For sure.
Glorilla or Ice Spice?
Ice Spice. Ice Spice. Ice Spice.
I'm trying to do.
Ice Spice. Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, music wise for me at least.
Ice Spice needs like if she had like a wait, you talking about looks or
Looks for me, Glorilla, but music, Ice Spice.
music? Hold on, music or looks? Which one?
Both. Do both.
Okay. I don't rate women like that, but
Ice Spice has hits, bro.
she does have the song with Pink Panthers, so I'm gonna give
Crazy
it to
track.
Ice Spice.
And that's like the fifth. That's like the fifth one for me. Like she hasn't missed. I don't think she missed that, bro.
She's not what?
Her flow's crazy.
She's not a one-hit wonder. Yeah, she's making it obvious, bro. She has the one with the last one she just did, the Boys a Liar one.
Yeah, that was crazy,
Bro.
That was insane. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Oh, she floated on that, bro.
No, she really did. Yes, back to feature. So Glorilla's feature, that one stood out to me the first, obviously, because and somebody else feature who stood out to me the most was we got a visit from Light Skin Beebs. We got Justin Jerome Bieber, nigga. What? They came on and said, "Keep going."
Yo, he can't
Keep going.
Yeah.
What?
Double cup, I'm leaning.
He's back, bro. I know his wife was cheese at the house. I'm gonna say Maria because this one he left a lot to the imagination. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, there's like a lot of filler. Hold on.
She wanna heat it up, microwave.
Crazy cadence.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I guess I'm spinning. Double cup, I'm leaning.
See what I mean? Like it's
Guess I'm spinning.
come on, feel that.
Definitely off top. Definitely off top. Yeah. Catch a feel.
Need you to lean in. She wanna come this way. Heat it up, microwave. Heat it up, microwave.
Yeah.
She wanna ride my way. She wanna come this way. She wanna.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I feel it.
Don was like, say this.
You think so?
He was just like, yo, you know?
I think it might have been
I feel like he gave it. He let him flex a little bit. I feel like Dante.
I don't know. I'm not doubting it.
Right. No,
I just wonder.
no, for sure.
I think it's a bit of both because I feel like I've definitely seen footage of him in the studio and he's like, "Fuck, like don't play with the beeps."
Right.
You know, he
Super.
really is. But I liked this energy from him, especially in 2023. You know, like people thought because he married Haley, it's like it's gone forever. But I'm still hanging on that maybe we're gonna get another Journals.
Nah, that's done. That's done. Nah, we're not getting one of those.
We gotta make sure that Haley breaks up with him. Dan, we're getting it.
Dan, maybe.
What's that? Nah.
Selena Gomez.
It's
Selena
washed.
Gomez. Selena Gomez dropped 2 fire. No, she is the reason of 2 fire lovely
Really?
projects. I feel Journals is one,
Okay.
and a breakup one. Melancholy, my dear Melancholy, Weekend.
That was.
It was both. He was talking about the kidney and shit. That was Selena, no? Oh shit. Because Bella and Selena was like that was the 2 that Weekend was really dealing with before.
Yeah, that's a fact. No,
it
that
came
was
public.
My Dear Melancholy was up there.
Definitely.
But Journals smokes that. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, Journals. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, damn, I didn't know that. That's a good point. That's a good connection.
I'm just saying, Jelena.
So if you're an R&B singer and your career's dying,
Yeah, you know.
your label to call.
Facts. Let's see other features that I was pleased with. We're gonna get to your favorite track in a little bit, but play this one first. This is I was listening to the song, but this is cool, and then I checked the feature, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Baby, tell me what you're hoping. In the end, know what I'm
I'm just gonna bang in the clubs.
slow motion.
This one.
Baby, tell me what you're hoping.
If I know your love, I need them one more time. Every night I tell you I did your true lies.
Yeah.
Do you guys think he's a real WizKid fan, or do you think he was just like, yo,
I just need that.
Yeah.
Metro did it first though.
I think it's I need that. I think he just heard a couple of songs of his, like, oh, I like his voice.
Yeah, I need that.
It fits the puzzle type shit.
Right, but no, but Don, I feel like they traded because Don T's on WizKid's last album too.
Very true, and he did reference that on the Joe Budden podcast. We were talking about like how are you hitting these artists over the head for the feature price? He's like, no, I can do swaps as well.
Right.
And he was really great on the WizKid project too.
Yeah, he killed that.
We
shit.
played that on the
last episode. That shit was hard.
Really good, really good.
Nah, facts.
Who else we got feature wise? I mean,
there's very few Afro Nigerian like artists that travel into like more not like an Afro beat type of beat. To hop on like Remo. If you listen to Remo's like catalog, like he has some like rap shit on there.
No, he does. He's
going crazy on that shit. But he obviously kills the Afro shit too.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get to Jon's favorite track here.
This is probably the best track on there still.
Really?
Yeah. Just the feel, sonically, the arrangement, the pattern. This is just speaking from another perspective.
This guy's fucking crazy. This guy's crazy. What is he, 28? I think he's a year older than me.
Word?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. It's them times
Don
for
Toliver. Yeah, it's just, bro.
He's pumping out a lot of albums, though, I feel. Like, albums are coming out, like...
He's already working on his next one.
By the year, bro. Like,
it's insane.
Is this his best tape?
I don't know. I think it's too early to tell.
Definitely his most, like, experimental one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like all of his projects. You know what I mean? He doesn't make bad music. He really just can't make a bad song.
Nah, he doesn't.
Well, his earlier projects, I was not a huge fan.
I was telling him earlier, Danny Womack tape, like 2018, right before Astro came out.
You were on it,
I was
right?
on it.
Yeah, you were on it. Athena was on it.
And Mamma Mia, and when you
he had that song, Diva. Was Diva on there?
Diva was on there. Okay. Yeah, that shit was hard, yo.
Yeah, no, he's been in the game for a minute, but to me, I don't know. I started catching up a little bit later, but nah, this project was fire. Very, very, very good. Standout tracks. What are we thinking?
Charlie Wilson one.
Okay.
If I had.
Yeah.
For Me. I actually like that song.
I love that. Do you know what I love about that song?
Yeah. We'll play in the background.
It actually uplifts your mood. Yeah.
It feel good. Crazy.
Bro, what? Power couple.
She sounds crazy. She just dropped hers today too.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's back to back.
No, it gets better. Even in the rain.
Like I like.
I'm not shocked he backed her though, but like he bagged her, bro.
Yeah. No.
What?
Yeah.
Remember when Young Gleesh was?
I was about to say that. I was leaving. Walk Gleesh. What?
That was so random. I remember at the time,
most random shit, and they were dating for a long ass time.
Long ass time.
Nah, yeah. I like these two together, and then they did this flip, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, the flip is crazy.
It brought me back because I remember this song.
Are you getting a little annoyed of the flips?
Only when it's not done correctly. I think when it's corny. I heard
there's a lot of flips going on with that shit with like the Jersey Club shit, like the New York drill stuff.
That shit is getting annoying. But one flip that I did like, you keep talking, I'm gonna find the song for you.
Nah, I feel like it's cool it's coming out of there though, like in New York and stuff. But I feel like remixing songs aren't even like 5 years old. Like it's kind of like.
But if you think about it, that was kind of like the culture of New York.
It was.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, it'll be like 8 songs in one track. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I found the sample.
They're presidents. You're right.
You recognize the sample? Not yet?
I heard this. This is tough. I heard this.
Yeah. This is. I'll show you. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dog.
That's so
I heard this. I'm like, wow.
Oh wow! Like, shout out
That's
Aerostar.
so crazy.
This video, fam. Shout out Oos.
Shout out Oos, bro.
Shout out Oos.
But no, that's crazy. You know what's crazy though? I also go back to like, I went back to like Awilo's. He has his Instagram account. Yo, I'm like, he's showing bare love to her. Like, thank you for remixing this.
That's fire.
Like, yeah, it's so dope. I'm like, yo, that's fire. As shit.
That's amazing. Yeah, people
Super
always used to
dope.
shit on Awilo, like, oh, he's mad corny, he's this.
Because Awilo was so ahead of his time, bro. If you really think about it, it's some Congolese shit. But like, he's so ahead of his time, bro.
No, he really
Those
was.
videos back, I go back to think about it. I'm like, yo, like, I grew up on that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the young thug of Congolese music, bro.
No, for real though. People are like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
He's
Like,
saying you was going on, Doki, all that
yeah,
shit, bro.
All that.
Nigga was like, he was trying to sorcier. He has a snake on his neck.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, all that stuff. And
Bro.
Yeah, so
Nah, he's dope.
he did a lot of impactful things.
For sure.
But yeah, okay. So back to the projects.
Travis Scott.
On the deluxe, right?
Yeah, yo, I was telling him earlier. Yo, is Can't Say the best Travis Scott
Toliver
and the Don Toliver collaboration?
It's not many, but it might be.
It might be still. Because Embarrass is cool, but the way that started was crazy.
Yo, this song goes crazy. I love the vibe.
New checks on me, they clear. Got a naked on a test. Got my diamonds on embarrassed. Got my diamonds on embarrassed.
Crazy.
It's insane. I'm gonna get so much copyright, but it's fine because I can still post it. But nah, man, I love the energy that Don comes with. We talked about before this even started. The energy that Don has, I feel like it's very similar to the Travis energy. Not like pump up wise, but just like, you know, the melodicness of his voice. That's not a word, but you know what I mean, right? Just kind of like when Travis first came in the game, he was the first person we heard do that. I feel like, well, obviously Cudi as well, but you know, Travis, the way he did it,
it's like signature.
Yes, and it's like people started like jacking his style, and now we have Don T coming in and just doing it his way. And it's like, oh fuck, and he might be doing it better than Travis. You know, he might be. Doesn't mean he's a better artist than Travis.
Nah, definitely not.
But I think he does it in a very fresh
on that one.
Fresh way, and people are really thinking that Travis is in the studio like bored or like out of ideas, and he's gonna call Don T to get inspired. Do you think it's gotten to that point?
Yeah.
You're very, very firm, no, eh? You're not fucking with that at all?
Okay, it's been what, 5 years since he dropped that album?
Travis?
Yeah, 2018. Yeah.
Fuck, eh? Jeez.
Like,
he's cooking.
He's in his fucking bag.
He's dropping this year.
You don't think Utopia's done?
yes,
It's done.
It's been done for a while, though, no?
probably just like, well, I don't know, maybe.
He did mention he was gonna let all the Cactus Jack artists drop first, and then he's coming. That's what he did say.
You know, just adding extra people
Might be. Yeah.
Who does he have on Cactus Jack? Mo
Him.
let me check West.
Mo Bumble. Him, Shaq, and yeah, I think that's it. I feel like they're about to sign Pop Smoke though. For some reason.
But do you guys feel like he came in Metro's album and be like reminding people like, yo, I still got it?
I know, but that's what he does though.
You
He
think
hops like in that we're talking about John Lemonade. That's what he does. He hops on like those are his hits are from like it's his. I feel like this is his song, but he just like yo.
Travis Unlimited?
No, Don T.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking about Travis or talking about?
I'm talking about Travis.
Oh, him being on Metro's album?
Yeah, like I feel like because he's been like you said 5 years, right?
What song stood out on Metro's album?
Really? I feel like Travis did his. What do you think?
Let me
John?
revisit that.
I heard the leak though. It didn't shock me.
Really? I thought Travis did his thing. He was on like 3-4 tracks.
He was, but I feel like
I'm gonna play a few.
I know
right now.
trance. I know trance.
maybe trance.
Trance
Maybe
was-
trance.
trance was
Maybe
crazy.
trance.
He was reminding people. Yo, one time shout out Set and Film, man.
All right, guys, this is the first time we're shooting in. Where are we, fam?
Set and
Set and Film.
Let's get back in the episode. Boom. Right. So for Travis features on the Metro project, I'm just seeing Tran. Oh, and Agrafall as well.
I wish I didn't hear the leak.
We done did so much around the law. I didn't see so much.
Because he played on this radio show. Really.
Tatted teardrops called a Agrafall. It been up and down but never fall. Oh God.
That's not how Utopia's gonna sound.
Oh no, definitely.
This beat is ridiculous.
I don't like the Drake verse on.
Really?
No,
it's a hard verse, but it didn't fit.
I think Thank you. I think
I really like that verse.
I think the original was perfect. Like everyone else was like, no, we needed the Drake, and it's like, no, it's actually perfect.
When Metro said that, I said it before, but when I saw Metro confirm, I was like, yeah, good choice.
Yeah, no, For real. Very, very solid choice.
Super.
But overall, no. What do you guys rate the project? I know.
Don T?
Yes.
Still early. It's been a week.
Yeah. Let's give it the early rating.
I'm like 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say probably. I'm strictly like just judging off of vibe because I didn't really listen to the lyrics that much.
For sure. Yeah.
I'd probably say like a 7.
Okay. I'm strong 8. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little left. I'm gonna say 6.5.
Wow.
And the reason I say that is I fear what's happening to Roddy Ricch might be happening to him.
What do you mean?
I feel like Heaven or Hell was his best project, and I just don't see the evolution.
You're crazy. The evolution. He got fucking Charlie Wilson.
I don't see it. But again, I have only listened to it a handful of times, so it's still early.
Yeah.
I could change my mind.
Yeah, you better change your mind.
How about you?
I'm giving it an 8. Heaven or Hell I abused that during the pandemic. Like I was listening
that
like
album is,
multiple times a day. Like I was just surprised at how amazing that project was. Like fuck.
It's like 10 songs too, you know?
Bro, it was just perfect.
It was perfect.
Perfect amount of tracks. Oh, I was say the other word. Yeah, perfect amount of tracks. You can loop it. You know what I mean? Yeah, just amazing project. But speaking of projects, a little bit off topic, but I feel like I talk about this guy every episode. Drake. I was last time a little while back. I was in apartment Twisted. Shout out Mason. And
yeah, tell him.
And I was, you know what I mean? You're drunk, having a good time. You're just at the bar.
What track played?
Oh, fuck, I wish I remembered what track it was, but it was a track of an album that I ripped apart. An album that I was like, this is the worst Drake album.
Which one?
He let us down, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. Never. What? And let me find the song that was playing. Fuck, I wish I knew what song it was.
I think it was Texaco Green still.
Was it? Okay.
Oh, he's talking about.
Yeah, okay, that one was playing. But
I knew it was gonna be this,
bro. The way I hated this, but dog, no, hold on, no.
This song is hard.
No, this one to me is the one. This one to me is the one, fam. This, dog, on the highway, nothing under 160.
Who produced this?
I have no idea.
You had a team of people on this.
Actually, a Congolese guy was a lot of production on this too. Mr. Trezor. Black Coffee.
Yeah, he did the whole project, no?
Black Coffee was all over. He was all over.
He did the whole
all
project.
over. Legendary, bro. Legendary house producer still.
Yeah.
Producer D. No, he's from I don't want to get it wrong. I want to say he's South Africa.
No? Yeah, South African. Yeah. He was on he gave like Madiba Rhythm.
And he did the track of Georgia. You lead me to get it together. Yeah. So they have history.
They do. They really
but
do.
yeah,
You guys think we're gonna get a Amapiano Drake song?
Nah, I hope not.
Okay, that one.
That would be crazy, actually. I don't know. Not that I hope not.
No.
Yeah, he definitely has one in the tuck. He does. He definitely has a Drake Amapiano track for the summer, though. Think about it for 2 seconds.
Think about Drake dancing. Crazy. Nigga like, bro, fat. Nah, I don't need to see that. And 40s in the background, like, nah.
No, that's insane. That's insane.
That's insane.
No, I don't think he'd be brave to do that stuff.
He really would be. But nah, this album, man.
Solid, bro.
Hey,
Dog.
what do I want?
First of all,
you not like
nigga started. Yeah. That's a crazy way to start a song, bro.
Did you not like this when it dropped?
Hey,
It felt too easy. Like I was like, I know what he's doing. You know?
what do I want?
I feel like also for us, we're like the Jersey shit. Like we kind of like heard of it. You know, it's not like it was fresh for.
Yeah.
It was fresh for a lot of people, but like as music heads, you've definitely heard that type of music.
I remember
before,
I remember doing it in my house, being the Jersey stuff.
Yeah.
Way back, but now it's a huge thing. Yo, can you guys do the hips thing?
I tried. I mean,
You can do it.
How well? I don't know.
yeah.
Am I getting on camera and doing it? No.
No, I'm not. Gabby, do you know how to do it?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I just a random question because that's a sign. I'm like, I'm getting old and washed, fam. I'm in the mirror like, yo,
Bro, that shit's
it's
wild.
not-
When I
it's
see
not
that shit,
looking
bro,
right.
that shit is crazy.
Yeah, actually maybe it, but No, honestly, I just have to give Drake his flowers. You are correct. You know exactly what you're doing. Since you, sir. Nah, I know. For you got me guilty. All right, guilty. This project is fire, man. This project is really good. But the thing is, I feel like you have to consume White Claws to really fuck with this project. Like, you have to be off 3 White Claws. If you have 3 White Claws, it's gonna start hitting different, and then you can start, But just right off the rip, listening to that, nah, it wasn't hitting like that. But honestly, now, yes, top to bottom, actually, I fuck with the slide.
That same thing was talking about it. Toronto was talking about it. He showed you.
Trey's gonna love this episode.
Shout out Tirani, man. Shout out Tirani. He was right. He said that. But it wasn't for that reason though. Tirani was like, nah, fuck, he's right. I can't say Tirani literally said, he's like, yo, you're gonna like it. Like, trust me, give it some time, you're gonna like it.
You might have to do like a Disney.
Yeah, like, flashback. It's fucking trash. Right? So I hear this and I'm like, all right, this is, you know what I mean? This is like H&M music. This is waiting room music for like a video game, right? So I'm just like, all right. And he starts to sing. And I'm like, ain't no way, fam. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. I'm like, this is a lie. This is a joke. But like, it has to be. I'm thinking now, I'm like, okay, this is like a strategic play. I'm like, Drake is trying to get out of his contract. And so he's putting out the bullshit. He's trying to pull a Frank Ocean, where he gave us Endless to get out of his Apple deal and then put out Blonde, which is a certified classic,
right away,
right after, right? So I'm thinking that, but I'm also like, wait a minute, Drake has already been out of his contract, and he's just now signed a new one for like 500 million or whatever is what it's supposed to be. So I'm like, I don't think that's what's going on here, right? So I'm listening to this man sing high pitched terribly, and I'm confused, and I'm like, everything in my mind is going. I'm just going through so many things of like, oh, this is the fall of Drake. Like, why would he do this? And I'm also thinking, like, wait a minute. Drake is so good that he's like, you guys can't make me fall off. I'm going to make myself fall off. So I'm getting in all these freaking little bags and shit to just excuse this bullshit that I'm listening to. And I'm like, dog, what the
There's no excuse.
No excuse. I'm just getting after track to track, and it's like, listen, text go green. I'm like, oh, okay. A keeper calling my name, Sticky, and I'm just like, I'm so disappointed, but every now and then I'm just like, you know what I mean? Because like it's music that's playing and it's just like making you move a little bit. I don't know, man. Just going through the whole thing, I thought it was gonna take a turn. It didn't take a turn. It stayed in that same.
You're waiting for that moment, right?
I was waiting for that moment. It never came. So yeah, I just got to. I didn't finish the album on the first day, only because I was annoyed, and I literally said I was like, I'm too upset. I'm too tired. But it was I just had to put that out there in the episode. But it was definitely a good one. And if you guys were the same opinion of me as me, please go re-listen to the album. It's very, very good. For sure. Drake is he definitely is 100%. Anyway, we're approaching the final segment of the podcast. Silly shit. You know what the ceremony is. Before we get into silly shit, we do a shots.
You still do a shot?
Of course. Come on, remind him. Why do we do shots, Why do we do shots? Say, go on. Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah, speak.
Oh, I started this. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I'll say it tomorrow too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. The first time we did shots is when we were, it was
2021. Like
2021, yeah. Like Jan, it was Jan 20. It was on Zoom. And then we just did, we did shots to the camera.
Yo, this guy said Zoom.
Zoom, fam. Zoom episodes, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Fuck. To say Zoom right now is...
no, it's insane. It's insane. Man. But we're going to get some shots and then cheers and then do the thing, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, while you're doing that, Duke, I just want to shout you out. 100 episodes, man. As someone who's creating content, from a small scale, I understand how challenging that is. It's a journey, man. Like, you have to be locked in a different way to hit 100. So, shout out to you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Love, bro.
So how does this work? So what's going on? Or is this a surprise? We're not supposed to know yet.
I'll show you. Hold on. So I'm pouring a shot. You want a shot?
Yeah. I'll take one.
Like Randy, like that.
Okay, thank you.
Like cabbage.
Yeah.
All good.
So do you have to take a shot for every question?
I'm not going home.
Nah. So the way it works is, first of all, we're back. Take a little intermission thing. Cheers. Cheers, man. Well, yeah, it's time for silly shit. So the way we do it is we do a shot, and then I read the question. Everyone has to answer. The shot is really just to open the segment. So. Damn, bro.
Episode 102.
102. Silly
102.
Shit.
Big one.
All right. Thank you. Silly shit. I mean, I guess it's kind of, we talked about it a little. We'll see. Silly shit. So, would you rather sleep with someone who has terrible body odor or someone who never brushes their teeth? Body odor. In the damn, you're mad quick. Damn, what we're gonna get to that. So in the world of silly shit, there is no additional option. You have to choose A or B, right? So it's like you have to live in that world. And keep in mind, this is the worst of the worst. It's not no, she smells like a homeless woman, right? And doesn't brush their teeth, cavities, brown teeth, and all that shit. So the choice is yours.
It's one part. Whole body is.
You're right.
Your choice is clear. So which one are you taking? Right. You're taking the bad teeth. Okay.
Body odor.
Really? Okay. Okay.
I would rather somebody not brush their teeth than not shower.
But never, ever?
But never shower?
Yeah,
that's never showered.
He never said that. He just said body odor.
No, but you're thinking about the worst of the worst, though.
Yeah, exactly. Worst of the worst. Yes.
Wait. But worst of the worst is not showering, or worst of the worst is like, yeah, you shower, but every time you step out of the shower, it doesn't seem like you showered.
Step in the shower, you still smell like a dumpster.
He's asking that example of the guy who hasn't showered in 60 years. Have you ever heard of that?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
60 years?
Yeah, he's never showered.
He's not dead?
Apparently, the one time he showered after like 60 years, he got like really sick because he's not used to it.
Fuck.
Oh, it's not.
Can you imagine?
What race is this guy?
I have no fucking idea.
Huh?
Have you seen this one?
I wanted to hear it. I wanted to hear it,
right?
and I wanted to be like this. Why are we surprised? Like,
don't kill me.
Man. All right, so you picked bad teeth. You picked bad body odor. And you picked.
I picked bad body odor early, but I think teeth is the answer.
I'm going teeth as well. Body odor, fam. I got traumatized. I talked about it on this podcast, fam. I got my first time. I got harassed. I mean, the smell was rancid. It took up the room. So it's like
that's bad.
Yeah. You're laughing, but it's PTSD.
Well, no, bad. You never smelled bad mouth before, like bad breath before,
bro? Yes, I smelled
bad breath. Bad breath. Sometimes even they don't like. They're just talking. And then you're over there. You still.
Yeah. Say nothing worse than a baddie with bad breath. It's you look at it perplexed. Like, how is this coming from you?
Happening?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
But what's worse though, a baddie with the bad breath or like bad boxes and everything? And it's BO. It's not just box. So it's like pits. Yeah, what I mean, like under titty stinks for some reason. Like it's cooch. It's everything. Like everything is bad.
You had to go there, eh?
I had to, fam. Like it's BO.
It's BO. Yeah, nah.
Does it though? I mean, in my mind, yeah, for sure. For me,
I was gonna ask something bad.
Nah. You cut off. You want?
Like, does body odor actually play a factor? Like, you don't look at a girl and say, "I wonder how she smells."
I do sometimes.
No, for sure.
Sometimes I see a shorty, I know she smells good.
Okay.
And like soft skin, all that. Yeah, I need that for sure.
So you're saying that there's girls that look like they stink?
Yes. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah. Damn, there's
guys
people.
too,
That's what I'm saying.
guys.
There's guys that look like they stink.
People in general.
Yeah, for sure. What I'm picking that noise. What I'm picking is I'm picking the bad teeth. Wait, yeah, bad teeth. Because it's like I just we wear a mask. There's ways around it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to
veneers.
No, you can't solve it.
I know.
You can't solve it. That's a permanent thing. Bad teeth is definitely the way to go. Like BO is just. It's everywhere you go. You know what I mean? It's like, imagine you're going to a party, you're bringing your girl out. It's like a small condo in Toronto. What the fuck is that smell, yo? You know it's your girl.
Yo,
you stay quiet.
That's a real thing,
bro.
Would you rather have bad teeth or bad BO?
Yeah, give me bad teeth, hands down.
You're taking bad teeth?
Bad teeth, terrible teeth, yeah, for sure. BO, man, you could be.
No, I'll do the BO.
Really?
Because like, yo, the trips to the dentist and shit, bro.
Nah, but the BO is bad because you're gonna have a girl trying to fix you.
But you can fix
and
that.
it's like, stop it, it doesn't work. You know what I mean?
You can fix the BO though.
You can't. That's a scenario. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like, if you get out of the scenario, and you give that person money or whatever the fuck can fix it, versus fixing teeth, it's a painful process. It
is a painful process. Yeah, it's true.
Honestly, there's ways around it. Just don't smile.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't open your mouth.
People laugh like this. Yeah. Like Japanese style smile. You know what I mean?
Nothing is funny to you.
Exactly. It's like, you gotta laugh with your mouth closed. That's funny. You know. Yo. But damn, yeah. So which one are you picking then? What would you rather have? Bad teeth?
Yeah.
Rich?
Yeah,
same thing?
Bad teeth.
Same thing. Okay, perfect. Well, we went through all of it. We are an hour 30, which is pretty long.
That's a good number.
Yeah, it is. It is like 90 minutes. We're blessed.
That's a good number.
Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Come on.
Yo, shout out to you, bro. Congrats on 100 episodes.
Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
102. This is 102?
102.
This is 102? Let's
102.
get it, bro.
102.
Let's get it, bro. 100 more.
Yes. So Badinas music video out right now.
Yeah, by the time this is out, the video's out for sure.
Yes. Who Gon Supply?
Who Gon Supply? Make sure you tap in. Make sure y'all tap in for the next one we got coming for March.
For sure.
Soirée Privée coming up.
Yes.
In the front line for it.
Yeah, I gotta be in the front line for it, 100%.
You'll get it. There's definitely a hint there.
You'll get it.
Definitely a hint. But it's been another episode of Trendline Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here, and I'm thankful for that. So thank you. I'll see you guys again in another 2 weeks. We out. Boom.
Skirt.
This episode was shot at Set and Film Studios. This was an amazing episode and an even better studio that we're shooting at. So I'm very excited to keep working here. Shout out to my guy London.
Gang.
Shout out Set and Film.
Come on, Set and Film, OVG, man. In the building.
Come on.
Shout out Set and Film.
Let's get it.
Set and Film ×2 squad.
Yeah.